After these two horses had met, it was obvious that Bandito was trying to tell his brown friend something, and he showed him the way. It was as if he wanted to tell him, "Come on, follow me. I want to show you something else." And Bandito went to the bigger sand place. We also have a big sand place. But there was something bothering the brown horse, and I was wondering what. He didn't dare to step over the plastic. That was the point. And Bandito showed him, and he really was thinking, how am I going to get my friend? So he came back and he walked again ahead of the brown one. But the brown one hesitated. He was not sure about what to do. You can see on his ears, you can see on his face that he's really thinking. So what happened? Bandito, this horse, went back to the brown horse, and the brown horse had to think about it. And Bandito went back to him and really asked him, "Come on, friend, let's go. I want to show you something." He touched the back of the brown horse, who was still insecure, and really had a friendly face. You can see the friendly, kind face of the grey Bandito. And the brown one was okay, he was calm. And then all of a sudden, Bandito showed him, "Come on, let's run." And if I wasn't there, I wouldn't have believed my eyes, but it was really happening. And he ran, looking behind, look his ear. He ran, but the brown one hesitated and stopped again because of the plastic. So Bandito was looking at him, and you could almost hear him think, "How am I going to get my friend here?" And then something special happened. He went back, head down, showing his friend what to do, how to follow him over the plastic. And he showed that the plastic was not something to bother. So he walked up and down, showing, and well, you can see it on the pictures, really showing his friend how to do this. Walking with his head, and the brown one was hesitating, but he dared to come because his friend told him. And then all of a sudden he ran and he jumped over the plastic. And then the excitement began. Bandito was very happy about it, but the brown horse was so excited about his new discovery that he started to look around, sniff on the sand. Bandito was looking at him too, and the brown one was really happy. And then Bandito started to play and started to invite his friend, "Come on, let's run a little bit." And you can see the brown horse, the pride of this brown horse and the pride of Bandito. And the brown horse started to roll in the sand. And I think that's one of the best things for a horse to do, roll in the sand. It's something that's also relaxing, and he moves all his muscles. And you can see on the way of how the grey Bandito stands that he's really telling his friend, "Okay, calm down, nothing happens, nothing, it's okay, I'm your friend." So then the brown one discovered another field. He was doubting to get over it because there was again plastic. And Bandito followed him, but the brown one decided not to go over the plastic yet, and just wanted to have a party. And then the brown one started to run again, and he was so happy and so proud. And I was just taking these pictures, and I think they're beautiful pictures because this shows a very, very happy horse. Even though the brown one his condition was well, awful actually, he was happy and he was enjoying the moment, enjoying the being together with his new friend, and he believed in his friend. And here you can see that he's looking on the field again, but he still didn't dare to go there. So then he came back and he started to dance, and this is really dancing. He's really looking proud and very, and this is, well, I think it's a dance. And well, and then he started to gallop, and look, here he goes in the air. He really jumps in the air as if he was a young horse, and he was 5 years old, if I remember well. And Bandito is also happy. And then they are running again together, enjoying the moment, having a party together, as if they were celebrating this great thing. And when you look at play, you will see that horses have a pause. They have a moment that there's nothing going to happen. They're looking at another side, both in a different way. And it's as if they're talking to each other and saying, "Okay, this is play. If they fight, they will run after each other until somebody gives up. But this is play. Even though the brown one was still a little bit insecure because Bandido is really a strong horse. But Bandido showed him, no, we're playing. It's fine. It's good. So the brown horse celebrated the moment again by rolling in the sand, and Bandido was doing his what I call email. That's a corner where he did his poo. And well, the brown one is really celebrating and really happy and looking calm, making big steps, ears forward, and Bandido follows again. And they're telling each other, okay, it's okay. This picture is not well, but it shows the expression on the face of the brown horse, calm, easy. And then again, he starts to run again and celebrating again the moment, bucking, moments that you're happy that you're not on the back of the horse, running. And this happened just in front of my eyes, and all I did was taking pictures because it shows so nice, the ears, the eyes, the movements, celebrating the moment and the happiness of, look at this face, this is beautiful. At least to me it is, and I can watch for hours at horses who are happy like that. Running around, jumping, having a great party. And it was indeed the first moment that I saw this brown horse smiling and having so much fun in what he did, how he moved. And he can run fast, even though he was still skinny and not a strong horse yet. And you can see on the face of Bandido how happy he is about this moment. Celebrating too, but he's standing very still, not to make sure that he's not making his friend afraid. Look at his pride, the way he stands. He was a beautiful horse though, not only on the outside but also at the inside. And the brown one is still a little bit insecure, but he's smelling around, he's doing his horse things, and then Bandido comes again and joins his friend. Those are the moments that horses really are having a party, and that really are having a contact, even though you can see here that the brown one is still, very insecure. Bandido was a horse which I call a fighter, and a fighter is a horse that is carrying the caretaker of others. He will protect the thing he thinks he has to care for, and that's exactly what he did with this brown horse. He took care of him, he helped him, he showed him around, he showed him the way, having fun, having parties, being very, very kind. There was not a moment that this brown horse really had reasons to be afraid. And he's now trying to play also a little bit, but he sees that his brown friend is still a little bit insecure. On the other hand, the brown horse turns back to Bandido because he feels it's okay. And that makes Bandido a very proud horse, a very good horse. And I was very happy to be there. And look at the face of the brown horse. Isn't that pretty?